Today we are going to create a surface model using CATIA, okay, the basic surface model. Let's do the same stuff here also, but somewhat with little changes over here. Okay, but let's save it. Okay, we are going to use the generative shape design. For that, in the reference, in this one we can, and let us rename it properties. This should be reference. Okay, and under the reference we are going to create two planes, one at the top at a distance of 65 mm. Okay, the another plane at in the reverse direction at 75 mm. Okay, now we are going to create curves. For that, let us insert curves under the geometric set. Okay, so that we can easily modify and check if the tree goes bigger and bigger. Okay, now in the top plane, let's create a sketch under the curve. As usual, let's hide this yellow things. Let's draw a line somewhere here. Okay, and let's see anything parallelism we don't need. Let us constrain it later. Okay, delete it. Rest all is okay. Now we are going to dimension it. Its dimension is okay. Let's dimension this one. Let's keep it 60 mm. Okay, let's make these two to this and these two coincident. Okay, and from this to this axis, let's see, not zero actually. Let's do it later. First, let's constrain this thing as 60, and then this. Okay, let me see, this one let's keep it 30. Okay, then let's constrain these two coincident. Okay, and at the same time let's make this as a construction element. Now we are going to draw two circle, one at the end of the point at radius of 6 mm. Okay, and this one another circle of radius 6 mm. Okay, I'm changing at the top, and after that we are going to draw a arc, a point on the curve, second point at here, and third point tangent to the curve. Okay, let's zoom and see, zoom in to see the detail. And the first step, let's constrain these two things to will have a tangency. It's already there, and the radius, let's keep it 64 mm. Okay, now let's make this point and this circle to coincident. Okay, now there won't be any cap. Okay, now let us remove the, okay, here we have to create. Okay, let's see whether it's going to work for me or not. I will delete that line after that. this operation. I'm going to do a quick trim. I trimmed only this much I want. This one I don't need. Now I think error, yes. So what I'm going to do again, I am to constrain this 2 points to coincident. Okay, and then again this point and X to coincident. Let's see whether it works. I think there is no problem at all now. Now we have created the sketch in the first as a first section curve. Let's see anything else is coming while we are going ahead. Okay, let's see and draw another curve using sketch. Let's bring it and zoom in to see the inner details. Let's hide this yellow wala. Okay, draw a line and draw a line. This one is bottom one. Let's draw a line, straight line. Okay, as usual, let's delete this parallelism constraint. We are going to constrain it. Now let's use this dimension and see this dimension should be 18 mm. Okay, then from here to this vertical axis should be 80 means 9. Okay, then this the horizontal axis will get a coincidence. And okay, after that let's treat this element as construction element. Then let's draw 2 circles. One circle here and its radius 6 mm. Okay, another circle here. I'm changing at the bottom. Okay, top. Okay, done. Then I'm going to draw a 3-point arc, one from here, another one mid, and third one here. And let's start constraining it. They should have a tangency. Okay, coincidence is already there. Okay, let's see after giving the radius anything changing. This radius, let's take it 64. Okay, and let's trim this, not required. Okay, as usual we are going to draw a line here. I am going to delete it later. I don't know whether it works. Let's check it. No problem. Quick trim. This is the profile we need, but this we don't need, and this will create another problem, right? This line is hanging. Let's go to the X. Okay, and again let's pick up this and X. Let's make it coincident. Let's see, is constrained. This curve is ready now. Okay, let's see. I'm going to draw one more curve here using the sketch. Okay, and let's try to zoom in. Okay, and this one, let's hide it. Okay, this time I'm going to draw a line, but as usual I don't want this parallelism. I will delete it. I will constrain it using dimensions. This one, let me keep it at 12 mm. Okay, then from this point to this It should be 6 mm. Okay, this line to the horizontal should be coincident, and this one line is a construction element. Okay, let's draw two circles, center and radius. Let's give 6, no problem. Another radius, radius 6, give it okay. And then let's go for an 3-point arc, point on the curve, let's create point on the curve and midpoint and point on the curve. Okay, and let's constrain these two elements to become tangent. Okay, now we have to trim the unwanted features using quick trim. Delete, delete. Okay, delete, delete, delete. Oh, before that we have done one more mistake. Let's see, this is not this much. Okay, let's keep it somewhat. Okay, one tangent C. Okay, let's see, let's delete it. And again let's go for dimension. This time we are going to constrain these to exactly X. It should be coincident, and again from this point end point to the X axis. Okay, coincident. Then let's see, this is constrained, no problem, let us leave it as it is, and we can see if any error comes later. Now in the reference items, define in work object, let's try to create points. This point, you see, we have given 30 and 12, 36. Maybe in the X it will fit there, leave it. And let's create one more point, and it should be not 35. Let's go to the top here, 65, and this one should be 12 plus 6, then 6 plus 6, 12. Okay, and then another point, this time it should be 75, but in the reverse direction, and instead of already it's there 18, so 9 plus 6, 15. Okay, let's save it. Okay, now let's go to the curves. Define in work object, and in that let's create a spline, and let's select this point and this point and this point. This one is okay, it seems okay, let's leave it as it is, not an issue. Okay, and then let us mirror, let's take the symmetry to the plane, this one. Okay, this is what the basically we want. Now let's insert the another geometric set that will have all the surfaces we are going to create. The first surface is multi section surface. The first section is this one, okay, and second section is this one, and third section is that, and guide, spline and symmetry. Okay, now everything okay. Oh, we have done. Let's go for this and see. I'm selecting this section in the upward direction. Okay, it seems everything fine for me. Okay, arrow everything and guide this one and this one. Let's preview, ignore the error. Okay, now we have created a surface. In that surface, let's try to create an offset surface without doing anything, and offset of 5 mm. Let's do it in the reverse direction. Let's see anything happens. Okay, right? No problem. Okay, now we need 2 more curves. Okay, then let us hide all this. Okay, let's hide all this, and let's make this as define in workbench. Okay, and this I'm leaving this, hide it, and let's go for the sketch and Z plane, and let's hide this. Okay, okay, let's try with this. It goes up to 24 mm length. Okay, horizontally, and then it takes an arc shape of radius 6 mm. I don't know, it should be 12 mm. Okay, and then let's take it here, and it goes up to 24 mm length, and let's place it horizontally, and then again it goes to this. Okay, yes, keep it. This we have done. Now let us constrain from this point to the, okay, this should be 12 mm. Okay, and then this point to this axis should get coincident, and from this to this should be 24. I don't know why it's changed. Now everything seems fine. Why it's under constraint? This point. Okay, let's make quick extend them. Okay, yes, let's see, constraint fully. Let's exit and on the sketch the same plane, let's hide this yellow stuffs here. Okay, let's hide this sketch also. Okay, and use the same guideline. Let's go for the length 24 and make it horizontal, and see I'm changing here. Circle, this time radius is 6. Okay, 6 mm radius. Okay, and then straight line, that length is 24. Okay, enter. That 24 comes here, and one more arc that is tangent to this. Okay, let's zoom in and constrain it. These two should be coincident, and this and this should be over constrained. What? Then this point. Okay, let's take this point to this vertical axis should be 12. Okay, then these two, right? Okay, this is over constrained. Why already it's there 2 times? Okay, let's see. Undo it. Then let's keep these two, this and this, equal. That's it. Let's see, nothing left. It's fully constrained. Let's exit and see anything happens here. This is smaller sketch, right? Let it go to the let's project it. This is projection. We have selected the sketch, and the projection curve should fall on this. Let's see whether it works. Okay, and then let's hide this sketch and hide this. Okay, let's select this sketch and project it on the outer surface. Let's see the preview. Okay, this one. Now let's hide it. Now we have two surface and two projected lines. Let's try to split this surface with the cutting element. Okay, it's done. Okay, and let's split this surface using the cutting element. Okay, it's done. Okay, now let's try to blend it. Blend this project with the surface split support, and second with this, and support is this one. Let's preview and see. It looks nice. This is what it will look like. Okay, then we have to these three stuffs should go to the surface. Those are curves. Okay, in this 1 2 3 we are going to join it. Okay, let's keep 2 merging distance, preview it. This highlighted boundary should come at the outer. If it comes anywhere inside, then there is an error. Okay, let's hide all the curves then. Okay, now what we are going to do in the same surface. Okay, we are going to mirror, create the symmetry. Go for that. Let's create a symmetry of this joint and reference element is this plane. Okay, again let's try to join this two with the same level of merging distance. Okay, preview. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, save it. Now what we are going to do, Let's see, at the bottom we are going to fill it. Let's fill the bottom, and before that let's right click it. Let's right click, okay, and create boundary, and only this. Okay, now let's preview it. Yes, it seems okay. In the top, we can leave it as it is, otherwise we can again fill it. Okay, let's create, okay, as the same stuff here. Let's try something differently here. Let's go for the reference elements and the plane one. Let's unhide it. Let's draw a sketch. Draw a sketch under the curves. We're using this plane, and let's hide this yellow stuffs. Okay, draw a simple circle. Okay, let's keep it like this and constrain the dimension. Let's make it 12. That's fine for me. Exit. Okay, let's see how it looks. Now let's extrude it. Extrude it, and in the bottom also 5 mm. Okay. Okay, once done, let's hide the curve section. Okay, unhide it. Always the surface should go to the surfaces. Okay, so that we can edit it. But yes, curves, now we can hide it, and the reference element also we can hide it. Okay, let's bring it all, and this time we are going to make a fill using create boundary. Okay, create boundary, this edge. Okay, preview. Okay, now let's try to trim it. Trim this by keeping this portion of the part, and let's trim this. Let's preview it. Okay, now you see we have done clean trim. The trim should also be in the surfaces. Okay, save it. Okay, now join, fill, trim. These three should be joined again. Okay, let's see if it works fine. Then there is no problem. Yes, perfect. Okay, now that's all. We have done the surface modeling using CATIA, and let's go for the part body now, and go to that workbench part design. In that, let's take the thick surface and take the joint. Okay, let's reverse the direction. Let's give it 1.6 and see the preview. It works fine, fantastic. Okay, then let's hide the surfaces. Now we have come to the part modeling, and let's try to give some edge radius here, not 3 mm, let's give 2 mm, and let's try to see the preview. and here also 2 mm preview. Okay, this is come. Okay, that's it. And if you want, okay, let's see the edge, not hide, update and hide. Okay, and hide it. These two is guard hide done. Let's edit the definition and add one more edge also. Okay, that's it. We have done the surface modeling using CATIA. Okay, and it's okay. This is what the surface modeling using CATIA. We can see the curvatures, any issues, no issues. This is giving the lights. Okay, that looks nice now. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Okay.